Hi, my name is Ellie Chester, and Bob Palomaro kindly asked me to speak to the congregation, and of course I agreed because I cannot say no to Bob. We go back a long time. I have been here working at Central as a Sunday school teacher and a member for over 40 years. My daughter just turned 43, and I started here when she was 3 years old, helping out in the pre-K Sunday school room. Since that time, I found myself taking on more and more in the teaching aspect and the running of the Sunday school over the years, and came to know a lot of wonderful people who inspired me. One in particular, of course, we mentioned is Ann Emerson, who unfortunately is not geographically with us, but is certainly with us in her spirit. We always laughed and called her the church lady, because she is. And looking at her inspired me, and I know other people. I currently am supposed to be teaching junior high, grades anywhere 6, 7, and 8, which is the grades that most people don't want to teach, but I think they are the most wonderful ones to teach because they're just open vessels and challenge me. I will sometimes walk into that classroom and have a lesson prepared and think that I'm going to go this way, and somehow or another I'm going that way, and the answers that are coming out of my mouth or the questions or whatever, I think, where did that come from? Then I think again, oh, it came from the Holy Spirit, because man, I didn't come up with that. I like to call room 6, which is my classroom on the 2nd floor, my happy place. I often will go in, and since I'm retired, and work in the room doing bulletin boards and such. It just is a wonderful place, a calming place for me to be. It can only happen, though, because of the people that buoyed me up. There's a lot of people in this church that do a lot of different things that we don't even really realize. And we don't realize how much work is involved. I think of the Barnharts who put together the coffee hour, the pastors that have helped me. This past year when the epidemic, COVID, struck, and we were devastated that we were no longer having Sunday school, it was just disheartening. I felt, I wanted to cry all the time. But then when Pastor started to open things up, it was like, whoa, yay. But how are we going to do it? How can we do it? But he came up with a way. And I will not tell you I know exactly which machine does what or whatever, but I know that when I go into that classroom, we're safe. The best or the most ingenious thing happened this summer was when we were trying to figure out whether or not we could do Vacation Bible School. And I'm thinking, no way. No way can we have hundreds of kids come through here like we usually do. But we put our heads together, and Pastor said, no, we are going to do it. That's that. And we came up with the idea of doing it on Sundays, the 5 Sundays in August, during the church service time. It worked. We didn't have a lot of kids, but we had kids. And I know it was meaningful for them, and it was meaningful for our whole staff. We had a good time. And then when it came to starting Sunday school, that again was, how are we going to do it? We went up there and we were spacing out the desks and the chairs and everything, and it started, and it worked. Again, we don't have a lot of kids right now, but that's okay because we do have kids. But it's still my happy place because of the love I feel up there in that classroom, and the love I feel that supports me and the staff, all of us, and of course, because of the love of the children who come. Open vessels. They want to know. They want to learn. They want to understand what the Lord and Jesus and all of this is all about. And we're trying our best to fill that vessel that the Lord has given us. We used to sing more songs back in the day with the children during Sunday school hour. We used to sing things such as, I've got the joy, joy, joy down in my heart, or I will make you fishers of men. And I think back on those sometimes when I'm up in that classroom. And I'd like to think that what we are still doing is making these children become fishers of men and women. Central has meant so much to me throughout the entire years. I'm in UNW, I do a lot of things around here that are not just Sunday school, and I cannot picture myself not doing it. Some people have asked, how long are you going to be teaching Sunday school? And I say, well, as long as I can walk up those stairs, I will be teaching Sunday school. But then Pastor Dave pointed out, you know, El, we got an elevator. So Central is my happy place. Central fills me, and I hope I can emulate that and fill children and the people around me that I meet.